Was it police protocol or excessive force? WREG has the video of a Hernando Police Department chase and arrest that is now part of a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
As WREG investigator April Thompson reports, the officer and the department at the center of that suit are not new to legal action.
It started as a chase last September. Hernando police, hot on the heels of Adrian Hoyle, who they had pulled over. Hoyle hit the gas when the officer went back to his patrol car. The chase went on for several minutes before Hoyle's car crashes. But it's what happened next that has landed this case in court. You can see the K9 police dog pounce on Hoyle after he gets out of his wrecked out car. Hoyle's lawyer says Hernando police officer Lynn Brown deployed his assigned K9 to attack Hoyle when he was completely defenseless and compliant. He says Brown and the other officers began to physically assault and attack Hoyle with their feet and fists, even kicking him while he was handcuffed, with another officer standing on his back as if wiping his feet on Hoyle's body like it was a floor mat. According to the lawsuit, Hoyle suffered dog bites and flesh wounds and was taken by squad car to the hospital and not by ambulance, which is customary procedure. These court-obtained photos show some of his injuries. It says Hoyle had to get 8 sutures to the chest and torso from the dog bites and tearing wounds. Officer Lynn Brown is specifically named in the $10 million lawsuit for using excessive force and causing bodily injury without due process. The Hernando Police Department is included for failing to enforce policy and procedures and turning a blind eye to the actions of Officer Brown and constitutional rights violations of other officers. But the attorney for Hernando Police is asking to have Hoyle's case thrown out, calling it misleading and a total sham. It says Hoyle omits to mention that he admitted to stealing the car he was in, ran a light, and led police on an erratic 8-minute chase, only stopping after he lost control and rammed into 2 police cars. But Hoyle's lawsuit isn't the only one involving Hernando Police and Officer Brown.
He get to live his life, but my son is not.
Linda White's son, Jesse White, and his best friend, Christopher Ford, were killed along Highway 51 in 2019 when Officer Lynn Brown continued to chase them. Their mothers have also sued Hernando Police and Officer Brown.
All I want is just justice for my son, that's it.
The 2 friends were pulled over on Highway 51 for a car tag violation when they started to flee. The suit says Brown wasn't the officer who pulled them over, but heard the call and got in on the car chase, even when dispatch called officers to back off because of safety reasons. The car the men were in flipped, killing both of them. Our camera caught this video of what the mangled car looked like afterwards. Despite the chase being terminated, the suit says Officer Brown attempted a tactical vehicle intervention without regard to the number of passengers in the vehicle. And the city of Hernando and Police Chief Scott Worsham determined he acted in compliance with policy with respect to the use of force against the men.
In the back of the car, he bumped the car because you could see it. The evidence is there. And when he bumped the car, he sent it over the bank. I think he needs to be off the force because he's hurting other folks. He's not helping, he's hurting.
Legal action involving police officer Lynn Brown goes back to his time here at the Horn Lake Police Department. We found this 2013 lawsuit that says Brown used excessive force when he ordered his K9 to attack a suspect. The suit says Jacob Cooper, who was first fleeing police, had basically surrendered and was no longer a threat when Officer Brown gave the command for the K9 Sonny to bite him. While Cooper pleaded to please get the dog, the suit says Brown allowed the K9 to attack for several minutes, even after Cooper was handcuffed. It says the K9 ripped into Cooper's lower calf, tearing away flesh, muscle, and tissue, causing multiple surgeries and skin grafts. WREG tried to get Hernando Police to talk about their policies and excessive force complaints. Hernando Police Chief sent us a statement saying, due to this incident being an ongoing legal matter, I cannot comment to any specifics of this case. However, we do look forward to the day in which we can get to tell our side of the story. But those who say they were wronged by Hernando Police are seeking their justice in court.
It's not police policy to do these things that he's doing.
April Thompson, WRAG News Channel 3 investigators.
We can tell you that 2013 case involving the canine attack was appealed and later settled. The other two cases are still pending.